Okay guys, I was not recording because I was on the phone with my mom, but I found this little Starbucks percolator. Smart Starbucks right there. So I gotta look that up. And then I'm definitely buying this. This is brand new in the box. So for sure picking that up. It's kind of busy in here, so we'll see what else we can find. 2 of the thrift stores in town are closed because today is a holiday. Just the big major stores are open. So like Goodwill is open, Volunteers of America, and Salvation Army. I'm at Salvation Army right now. So I figured out why the store is so busy, and all of the clothing is 50% off, plus today is new color day, and then last week's color is 99 cents, but that only goes for clothing and shoes. I want to show you guys how I use Google Lens in the store to look things up. So this is just my Google app. I click the little camera in the search bar, take a picture of the item that I'm trying to look up, and then up at the top there you can add to your search. So I'm just going to type in eBay, so it's only going to search eBay for these images. And then I'm going to click on one of these that looks very similar to mine. And then I'm just going to copy and paste that right into the eBay search bar and then filter by solds and see what this is selling for and decide if I'm going to pick this up or not. This one I'm definitely going to pick up. It looks like I can get around $30 to $35 for it, or I have the potential to part this out and maybe make a little bit more money. Okay guys, this one doesn't sell. South Ray is horrible. Look at that tag. This thing was $30 back whenever Hudson's was open. So that's been a pretty long time. It's in really nice condition, still has the tags, but not worth picking up. No tag. Is it Pokemon? I always look IKEA stuff up. Oops. When I find it. And these are definitely a good buy. We'll throw up some comps for you guys, but these are only priced at $5, and I have no clue what the half off color is. I'm gonna doubt it's yellow because I see a lot of yellow. And I think everything that I picked up is yellow, so I'm gonna assume yellow is the new color that they're putting out. Today is Monday, so they have a 99-cent color for clothing and shoes, and then the regular like half off color. So usually Mondays are really busy here. I'm gonna check out this throw. See if I can find a brand. Right here. I was hoping this was the brand. Goodwin Weavers is the brand of this blanket. I'm gonna see if this pattern is a good one or not. So that pattern is not a good pattern for that brand. Now this bike is worth some really good money, but I just don't like selling things like this anymore. I don't like shipping items like this. I do like selling items like that. If I would have picked that bike up, I probably could have sold it for somewhere around $200. So this is my cart haul for you guys. I am picking up this plush. He is only $1.99 and will sell for probably about $55-ish. This one, same thing, it's $1.99. It does have a little spot on the wing, so I'm thinking I'll get around $40 for that one. $9 for the iced tea maker, and I'll sell that one for probably around $50, and I'll probably sell the drapes for $50 as well, and I paid $10 for those. Goodwill is the next stop. I always go to the beauty stuff first. Now this one, I haven't checked comps, still haven't checked comps, because if it won't resell, I will definitely keep that. That's a really good brand. I love that brand. I used Google Lens to identify this little bottle right here, wondering what it is, and this is actually part of an oil diffuser. It's a Target brand, so something that I did not pick up. And then I'm just kind of lining everything up right here that I want to pick up. I did grab that ink Let me know in the comments if you guys resell ink, if you've had any issues with it. I know that Shark floor cleaner will sell, so that is a definite yes. Usually I put definite yeses in the back of the cart, but I put that one in the front just to double check because Shark does make a ton of different products, so I wanted to make sure that one was the one that I was hoping it was.
I don't know if you can sell Herbalife. I think that might be something that you can't sell. This feels like it's mostly gone. But I'll check that out because it is Aveda. Aveda's a great brand.
Herbalife is not on the Vero list, but I did have a Facebook follower receive a Vero violation for it.
I am going to check these out because there's quite a few, and it says that this is a limited edition.
Those did not end up being worth anything.
I know for sure I'm picking this up. This is for sure a good product. And then this I'm going to pick up no matter what because I will use that. So I'm going to look all of this stuff up. And then I'll look through this stuff after. And then I'll do another sweep through. And then probably look this up too.
I did look up all of these products on the top shelf and none of them were worth anything.
Okay guys, I'm pretty sure this is a Vero violation, so I am going to buy it, but I'm not going to list it on eBay. I don't know where I'll list it, maybe Etsy, but it's not vintage, so probably not Etsy. I can try on Mercari. They do issue Vero violations on Mercari as well, but I'll just see if I can get away with it. They're a little more forgiving than eBay is, so I am going to pick this up.
I'm still wishy-washy about listing that on eBay. I think I'm just going to play it safe and not list it, even though it might not be a Vero violation. I know this little bat is old. I recognize him from my childhood. Flip it over, and it's a Trendmaster little candelabra, and it's dated, I believe, 1994. And I'm just kind of giving you guys a shot of my current situation of my cart. I have a couple products back there. Nothing really making me a ton of money at this point. But all the little $20 sales add up. Now, it appears that my Goodwill has a ton of Halloween stuff, which they do, but majority of this stuff is coming from pallets from Target, Home Goods, and TJ Maxx. And what this means is if my Goodwills are getting this, so are other Goodwills. So there might be some really nice stuff in here, but it's going to be really saturated for the most part. So that's why I just like to pick through this looking for the vintage stuff. I've learned my lesson on a couple of those hide and eek inflatables that come from Target, that if my Goodwill has it, somebody else's does as well, and the eBay market for them is very saturated. Out of curiosity, I went and checked out this little bumper car. I did scan the barcode since it did have a barcode. There were a ton listed, none had sold, and the ones that were listed around $80. So that definitely was not worth picking up. This little Halloween ceramic tree actually sells for less on eBay than my thrift store wanted for it. And again, usually my Goodwill has the cheapest prices, but when it comes to Halloween, they always price everything really high. Especially the new items that they get in. They usually go half of whatever Target or TJ Maxx had it priced at. But if there is no tag, they will put their own price on it, and usually it's pretty high. I see a lot of Halloween stuff that I would pick up for personal use, but I really don't see anything for eBay. And I already have enough Halloween stuff at home, so I try not to pick up anything while I'm out shopping. Some of the larger items that you see are for decoration only. For whatever reason, Goodwill decorates for Halloween, and they have some really cool display items that they don't sell.
Okay, we'll definitely look this up. I don't get very lucky with those very often, but you never know. They're always worth looking up, because the one that you don't end up looking up ends up being the one that's worth something.
And that comp is exactly why I decided to look that item up. We are nowhere near Christmas, so I have to check Terapeak. Maybe they sell for more during Christmas time. Next to beauty and cleaning products, selling small kitchen appliances is my next favorite thing to sell. I just really don't enjoy shipping them as much, but they usually have a really big ROI. My small kitchen appliance Bolo list will finally be out tomorrow, and if you're a subscriber, it will be free for subscribers. If you'd like to just purchase the list, it'll be available in my Etsy and my Patreon, which are both linked in the description of this video. When I buy these appliances, I do test them as far as I can in the store.
Oh, that jar is really pretty.
The comps were so far apart on this one. I used Google Lens again to look this up. I went ahead and left that behind.
Okay guys, I just grabbed this. It says full set, but let's see how much of a full set it actually is. And then this one doesn't have a design. Oh, there's only 3. This one doesn't have a design on the outside. It's just plain Tupperware. So I'll have to look this up before I buy it.
After looking this set up, I went ahead and put it back.
And then I really like these for myself. I'm gonna have to look these up and see if this is a good deal or not. It's a really like airtight food storage. It's called Any Day and they're glass. Okay guys, I'm going my second time around. I always go around twice. I got myself a rug too. Ooh, see? This is why I go. I'll Google image this for sure. Tiki stuff is very popular. And I think I am gonna get these containers. I'm trying to get away from plastic stuff, and this is really cheap. Some of them are small, but I'm gonna go ahead and get all of them for home, and this rug for home. And then this is a really good one, and I don't know if it's brand new. Once I get all the tape off, I'll be able to tell. That smells good, but I can get a brand new candle for $6 at TJ Maxx that isn't dusty. I'll look this up. It's different. Okay guys, I found this set of dance plates. It's only $4.99 for the set of 12, and somebody sold like 4 for $55 or 6 for $55. I'll throw up a comp, but you see there's a lot of utensilware and the sell-to rate is really, really low. Now, if these were in better condition for $5, I would definitely pick those up. I usually don't look at plates, but these Pier 1 caught my eye. This one has a chip, so I'm not even gonna look these up. But whenever I find Pier 1 anything, I always look it up. Pier 1 is out of business. People loved Pier 1, so Pier 1 is basically discontinued. So anything Pier 1, I always look it up. These are really pretty. But I don't like to store or ship that type of stuff. I mean, I don't mind shipping it because all it entails is some bubble wrap. Usually I'll use a pool noodle, but I like selling my small stuff that's easy to ship now. I did look this up. I think I showed you guys the comps. They're so far apart. It's not even crazy. Didn't see anything that had sold, so I'm going to pass on that. And then I'm going to finish my second loop around and then head to the next thrift store. So I'll show you guys my cart before I leave here, show you everything that I end up picking up. Okay guys, here's another one. Why I go through twice. I missed these, and sold comps were right around 50. I already have one in my cart, so I'm definitely picking these 2 up. And see, they're always putting out new stuff, so it's hard to leave this Goodwill. Okay guys, this is the final cart. I'm picking up this Christmas item. I got 3 of these. I'm gonna go ahead and get this Blendo vase. It's only $1.99. I think I can sell it for around $20. That moisturizer, like I said, if it doesn't sell, I'll use it, or one of my girls will use it. So this is everything. On to the next one. Okay, no, I claim I'm done selling shoes, but these are some really cool Y2K Polo Jeans Company leather shoes. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick these up. I think if I price them right, there'll be a quick sale, and they're only $5.99. And then I also grabbed this vintage Wilson leather bag. I didn't check comps, I'm just gonna grab it. I have some leather CPR, so I'll clean it up when I get home. And it's only $8. I figure for a bag like this, $8 is really cheap, so I should be able to make some money.
This is also the next day. The third thrift store that I stopped at yesterday was a total bust, and I only stop at 2 stores this day.
Only looking for certain shoes, boots. Once boot season hits, boots sell really well for me. So I always look for boots.
And as of right now, I'm on the fence if I plan to do any more Whatnot shows. I haven't been to the bins lately, and I just can't get items cheap enough to sell on Whatnot. I prefer to sell clothing and shoes, which are lighter items on Whatnot, and I just don't look through that stuff when I'm out thrifting, so it's really hard for me to source just for Whatnot.
Hey guys, this is a new one. I have never found a Longchamp bag. So I'm gonna look this over, make sure it's real. And the stitching looks really good on this. The leather feels nice. I'm gonna assume this is real. And purses are $5.99. Okay, after more inspection, it's definitely real, so I'm gonna pick this one up. So this is $5.99.
A lot of people think that resellers take all the good items from the thrift store, but this is a perfect case right here. So these UGG boots are pretty nice. They're only priced at $14.99. They are authentic, but UGG really does not have a great resale value. Only certain ones do. I'd say I'd be lucky to see $40 from that, and it would take a while to sell, so I passed it up. Speaking of passing up items, I also left both of these jewelry boxes behind. This one is in pretty good condition. There are a couple of issues. It's only priced at $9.99, but there's actually quite a few of these listed, and I just don't think this would be a quick seller. I'm trying to stay away from slow sellers as much as I can. This one was only priced at $7.99. It is smaller than the other one. Both of them were in pretty good shape. This one was definitely in nicer condition than the other one though. The sell-through rate just wasn't there on these two for me, so I left those behind, but I did pick up another one of these Mr. Coffee iced tea pitchers. I go over to the Christmas stuff, and these caught my eye. They're like a little modern looking. Flip them over, and they are IKEA, and like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I always look up IKEA. I'm definitely picking both of those up. I picked this up too. It's the half off color, so I'm gonna take a chance on this. It is dated 1997, so I figure why not. So this is everything I'm going to pick up. I did not show you guys this hula hooping Santa. He was priced really cheap, so I figured Christmas is coming, might as well stock up on Christmas stuff. That was not a bad thrift trip, especially considering it was basically, I think, 2 days worth of 5 thrift stores. Only one was a bust. It actually wasn't a complete bust. When I was walking out, I checked the case and I bought 2 pairs of prescription Ray-Ban glasses. I just need to pop the lenses out to get those listed. You can't sell prescription items on eBay. But I want to show you guys something that sold that was in, I want to say 2 weeks ago it was in a video, or the week before. Actually my daughter just got it listed, sold within 5 days, and it would be, the wallpaper. But I don't know if they're going to end up purchasing it. They just sent me a message making sure that it was a cream background, and that is definitely a pale pink background. So I'm just waiting to hear back from them. I took an offer of $40 a roll. I paid $9 for all of it, so definitely a great profit if they end up purchasing it. But to me, this just shows if I have to cancel it, it will sell again, and hopefully it'll sell just as quickly. Another big ticket sale that I had that was in a recent video is this bag of flatware. It sold for $200. And I was complaining about this bag not selling in my Flatware 101 video. I did pay $15 for this. This was not purchased at half off day. I wasn't too sure in the video, but I did pay $15 for this. Took a little bit over 4 months to sell, and it sold for $200. So I always try to update you guys. In my original video, I had thought that that wallpaper was gonna sell for around 400. Someone has 6 rolls listed for 425. It hadn't sold, so I thought maybe I should list mine a little bit cheaper than that in order to get a sale. And I took an offer because I don't want to hold on to my items. And like I said, I don't know if the sale is going to go through or not. I'll keep you guys updated in my YouTube shorts. That's where I put all of my what sold videos as well. So if you like to see what the items I pick up actually end up selling for, I always make what sold videos. I want to say I put out like 3 of those a week. Speaking of what sold videos, that will be my next video, my bonus video. That video will be out Saturday. I'm going to put it out as early as I can. It'll be another 20 minutes worth of just items that I have sold over. It'll probably pick up where I left off, which will be probably early 2023. So keep an eye out for that video if you like the what sold videos. I love to look back on them. They're a great resource. I'm going to end this one right here. I have some shipping to do, but thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of you, and I will see you on my next video in a couple of days.